Yeah, we are live. Good evening, everyone. We are very sorry. First of all, I have to apologize for the lateness. We are 70 minutes late. That was because of some technical issue. We are trying to set up technique our to connect our gadget. So my name is Gracious, originally from Nigeria. I'm a mom of four. And you can see I'm not alone on the stage, but I'm going to let her introduce herself.
Hello everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning from wherever you're watching us from. My name is Rhoda. I'm originally from Ghana, and I'm a mom.
Okay. A mom of how many? How many
One
kids?
child.
That is nice. That is nice. And yeah, we have another amazing business partner of mine. Sis, could you introduce yourself to us?
My name is Endurance. I'm a wife, a worker, and a teacher in spirit, body, and soul.
That is nice. Thank you so much. Thank you. Our main purpose of going live today is to tell people who we are, what we do, and our reasons and expectation for
Mm,
starting this business. And let me start with myself. I I came over to Germany expecting so much. I had a lot of expectation, thinking that when I come, it's just going to work out so easily for me because I have the degree, I have the experience, but I never knew that it's not that way. Our mindset back home is quite different from this place, living in Europe. The mindsets of a European and the mindset of those in Africa is two different mindsets. You may ask me, are you saying the African mindset is lesser? No, it's not. Are you saying the Europe mindset is lesser? No, it's not. It's just that we think differently. And that was what I thought, that when I come, it's just going to be easy, but it wasn't so. Even with my certificate and as an immigrant here, it's not the same, and Germany is not English speaking country. It's not English speaking country, so it's even made things a little bit, not just like it wasn't a little bit, it made things difficult for me to express myself, go to the offices I want to go to, or get informations that I needed to get. It wasn't just easy. And I know that I have to make a move. And I had plans of selling things online or doing things online. But the thing is that, what do I sell? How do I talk to people who don't speak English? How do I market myself to them? That was where I got stuck in this whole thing. And I wanted that change. I wanted to be useful to myself. I'm a mom of four, and I wanted to give my children the life that I never had as a child growing up. I wanted to give them that dream, that security, that shelter, that provision. And that's our main reason of coming to this place, but it wasn't forthcoming. But just like I had this prayer and desire in my heart that, God, please direct me to a business that I will do that wouldn't require so much time, take me away from my children, or distract me from school, from work, or anything that I have to do. And that was how I came across this business. And ever since then, it's been a blessing to me, not just to me, to my children, to my family as well. So I'm going to throw it back to my guest speaker who is on stage. Sis Rhoda, could you tell us a brief introduction about you?
Um, Actually, I'm a Ghanaian, and I've been in Italy for just 3 years. I can't remember when I relocated to Italy at first. When I touched down, I was like, "Hey, will this work?" Immediately, I touched down, and the language started. I said, "Hey, this thing called language, even it's difficult to like when you grow up. It's difficult to learn a different language. You
Yes.
find it very stressful." So when I first touched down here, I stayed home for about 2 weeks, and I started the language school. It was stressing me up. And I say, huh? I was in my country, fine, things were not that, but I was okay. Like, I'm in a different environment, and adapting to its culture and everything was very difficult for me initially. Even still, the language is still a barrier for me. Like, I find it difficult. So when I started, I say, before you can get a job, like you have to be fluent. Yeah, you have to
Mm-hmm.
be able to speak the language. And
Yeah.
when will I be fluent before I can start a job? That one was the question. I said, like, I have to spend my whole time to learn their language, at least to get the basic certificates you should get as
Yes.
a
Mm-hmm.
immigrant here. So wasting so much time, always in the house, and I didn't like that. And you have to depend on, like, depending on your husband, you need to ask for everything that you need. That was a challenge because I wasn't used to that. So I decided, like, why don't I look for something to do? Initially, I had a plan that you had like selling online, and I asked myself, what can I sell? And I say, I like wigs, so let me go and look for those stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just search and search and search. How will I set up my own shop online? The stress of going up and down. Say this one to I can't do it because it was stressing me out.
Mm-hmm.
So every day I'm on social media, and actually I'm a little bit shy on camera. Like, to talk on camera, I can't do it. I just don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Always running away from camera. I was
Mm.
going through social media, and for the first time I saw an ad, I just watched it. And I said, this thing, everybody is like, um is changing their lives and other stuff. Why don't I give it a try?
Yeah.
But my first time I check it out, honestly, I didn't have anything on me, so I wasn't able to be a buyer at that time. So I set up my mind that no, I need to at least gather money and be a buyer and see what is in it. Like, I want to know. I was a little bit curious about it. So immediately I got my $149. I started going online again. It's there I got to see Sis Gracious ad. I just went through the write up that you did because I didn't understand the language that you were speaking. So only the write up.
I think that time I did my hard in my language. In
Yes.
my language.
And you were the first African person that I saw talking about this business, because all that I've seen was the Philippines, those in the UK, like the Canadians and others. So when I saw it, I said, okay, this one will be my only African sister. Then let me talk to you. Let me be a buyer and see what
Yeah.
is in it. So when I just bought the $149, I didn't know someone would contact me. Me, I didn't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
I just bought it, so I was there. You just gave me your phone. I said, "Ah, why?" When he said, "Oh, sis, I should have called you," I said, will someone contact me like this on this? Because I didn't know. All what I know is I'm ready to see what it is and how I can make it. Because I didn't understand the language that you were speaking, only the write up that I read. That made
Yeah.
me sign up to this business. So when I signed up to this business, and I talked to Lorena, and she was like, "It needs something." After going through the training,
Mm.
when I went through the training, initially I was skeptical. I said, So this is what it is about. So can I make it? Or I can't. It's okay. Let me give it a try.
Yeah.
Like before you can make it, you need to take a risk. Everything involves risk. It's either you lose or you gain. So what if I win? Then let me give it a try. So is then I talk to Lorena, I
I'm
bring
going
my
to stop you there. I'm going to stop you there so that because there is a you are already answering my second part of the question. So I want to move over to our beautiful sis all the way from Germany, sis Endurance. Could you tell us uh why let me just bring out this question. A brief you've already introduced yourself. So let me bring out why did you choose to start this business?
Thank you for the question. I came into Germany when I was already 50 years plus,
wow.
and to me that meant I didn't have long before I'll get to retirement stage,
Yes.
and I needed something that will complement the salary I was earning in my job. And there were so many online businesses out there. I tried one, tried two, but nothing really worked out until I came across this one. I saw your adverts and I'm like, oh, okay, this one sounds good. I can still do my normal job and do this
Yeah.
one. Um, and I felt I needed this to prepare for my retirement someday.
Mm-hmm.
And so it caught my interest, and I decided to invest in it. I bought in, and I saw so many people that have you know, made it through this business. It wasn't fake. It wasn't like people are just telling stories. These are real people
Yes.
making real money
Mm-hmm.
online, you know. So that caught my interest, and I said, I'm going to be part of this. And I've bought in, I'm a distributor, and I have no regret about it at all because it is a business that is real. There are many fake ones out there, but I never give up. Even if there are 10 fake, hundreds of fake ones out there, this one is real. And that alone comforts me. That alone makes me to strive to make sure that I too gain from this, just like thousands of people are making it, thousands of women in everyday life are making it on this business. I
Yeah.
am also going to take part in this and get my own joy and peace and wealth also doing this business.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to thank you, Gracious, because really your adverts caught my attention, and spoke to me. I didn't want a business where I would spend my whole time, trying to do things on my own, just especially social media. I wasn't really very good at it. But
Mm-hmm.
um, here, the main job is done for us. The heavy task, so to say, they're all done for us, and we're able to do the part that we can do easily. So that we're able to cope no matter one's level, you're able to cope, we're able to cope with this business. So that is why I joined this. That's why I'm part of this business. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's very touching. Even you are 50 years plus, and I'm sure somebody is watching us today who is even maybe in your age group,
Yeah.
and they've given up on themselves thinking that this business they can't do it. So I want to let people know you've heard her. We are living in a country that is not our own, and over here you kind of retire as from 65, if I'm not mistaken, 65 or
Mm.
68. That's a
Seven.
67. You
Yeah.
That's a retirement age. So that means that you have just 17 years to work. So
No, I had 17 years to work when I came. That was 7 years ago.
Okay. So now it's even lesser. it's,
Exactly.
it's even lesser now. So,
Uh-huh.
and because of the numerous testimonies we've gotten, we've seen, not just gotten, we've seen
We've
on
seen.
our business community how
Yeah.
people are, they are even the ones telling their boss, you know what, I have something that I'm doing for myself that can pay me more than what you are paying. It's
Mm-hmm.
time for me to stay back home. It's time for me to stop the job until I have to work for myself now. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking to that man, to that mom, to that dad watching me right now. You can do this. You can work for yourself. I'm not asking you to quit your job. My business partner here didn't quit her job. We are asking you start a business for yourself, the one you will have to grow, because one day, just one day, they might tell you they don't need your services anymore.
Exactly.
What are you going to fall back on? What are you going to fall back on? So that's the question I'm going to leave you. I want Sis Rhoda to talk a little bit, just 2 minutes, on this a question before I draw my next question up. Why did you choose? I know she has said something.
Um,
She has said, so but just 2 minutes. Why did you choose to start this business? Even
thanks.
after you saw me, you had your choice. Even when you didn't understand my language. I was speaking Benin. I'm from Nigeria. I was speaking Benin. She didn't understand, but she said she read my story because my story resonates so well with your own. We are first of all immigrant. So tell us.
Yes. Like like you said, like when you come to Europe, you have a whole lot of dreams for
Yeah.
yourself. So I didn't know how I'll be able to achieve those dreams in a short while. It will take me about 5 years before you get a job, before you get settled,
Mhm,
adapted to the European system. So I
mhm,
needed something that even in whilst I'm still learning their culture, whilst I'm still adapting to their system, I'll be able to earn something to support myself and my family back home. That was my main reason, because at that time I wasn't pregnant, I wasn't having a child, and a baby was out of the picture for me at that time, because I didn't
mhm.
know what I was like. What am I doing with my life? Talk of bringing a child to this earth.
Yeah.
So when I found this business, like my main why was to improve my life, and that was of my family's life back home. That was my main why I chose this business.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You know, I do tell people that as African, it's not just she's from Ghana and I'm from Nigeria. Even if you are you traveled to another country by yourself, spiritually, your family, you
You
carry
are
them.
ready.
Along. That is the
Spiritually
African
they are with
culture.
you because you have to take care, as in you have to, and I love our culture, as in we love to take care of our parents, not just our parents, our siblings. We love
Okay.
to help. We love to help, to support, even when it's not convenient for us. We do it because that was how we were brought up, to
Mm-hmm.
support ourselves. So that brings me to the next question. What are your expectations? What are your
Um,
expectations? Sis Rhoda, I'll start with you. What are your expectations?
Thanks, sis. I didn't have much expectations though. I was I was aiming to claim like some small coins for myself at the end
Mm-hmm.
of the month. Um, only initially I was only thinking about the financial aspects of the business, but
Mm-hmm.
um, when I joined the business, what I've received as exceed my expectations right now,
Yeah.
because of the self improvement. I'm able to move out from my small corner gradually, uh, integrating into a different lifestyle I didn't
Yeah.
expect. Like I'll be able to
Mm-hmm.
having a
And now
career.
you can even come live. You can face
Yes.
the camera.
And I come live. I remember
Yeah.
when this gracious would tell me, "When will you come on live?" Even when he said, "Red, I'll invite you to like, that day I won't sleep, oh." Like, what will I do? Only that alone, I'm grateful to you for that alone. Like, to be able to talk to the camera from, like, what we receive is so much back doors.
Oh,
You only think of the financial aspect of it, but
mm,
self improvement, you learn a lot,
mm-hmm.
experiencing, having different ideas from great people you never imagined to meet,
Yeah.
but
Mm,
be able to talk to them, have knowledge and different mindsets altogether. And I'm
mm-hmm.
grateful for this business, for everything I've received so far.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's amazing. Me too. I've improved. I've moved out from my corner, just like you said. Have improved, and I I want to even improve more. More. As in the sky is just my beginning point.
Amen.
The sky is just my beginning point. So, and I love this business so much. You know, the mental health, the um mental health awareness. We teach a lot of things. It's not just all about business and financial things, just like you said. If you go deep into our training, you see that there's fitness for you, there's motivation, there's inspiration. We have the various group because you need to be mentally balanced for you to do business. And that's the reason why this section of this part of this business is created for us, for us. So over to you, sis. What are your expectations?
Hmm. Oh, well, I have a lot of expectations. Naturally, financial expectations are there in the sense that I want this business, I expect this business to be able to provide for me in my old age.
Yeah.
But most especially, I want to use this business to reach out to Africans in diaspora who are not making it. I've
Yeah.
come to say, you say I'm abroad, but there's nothing to show for it because
Mm,
we are stuck doing maybe one job or monthly jobs, and that
mm-hmm.
doesn't pay much, or even if they pay much, by the time you pay your bills, you
Your
have
tax.
almost nothing to show for it. Then you find yourself doing two, three, four jobs all to survive. And like you said, when we travel out, we travel with our invisible families members. It's not just a mental thing, it's not just a spiritual load, it's a physical burden,
Yeah.
that you are carrying along. And so I want to use this business to reach out to Africans that you can do better, we can do better, we can reach higher levels, by doing this online business gives us the opportunity to grow, to reach, for something higher and better than this monthly
Yes.
pay, 1,000, 1,005 doesn't help enough. We need more. Because when we do this business to the way in such a way, and the way that we are being taught to do it, and we begin to see the resources, the advantages, you will
Mm-hmm.
find that it's even easier to reach, to help more people,
Mm-hmm.
because now when somebody says, I need this, or I need school fees, or the children need this, you don't swear and insult people that because you're abroad, you think you have money. You have the money, you
Mm.
know, because you are doing this online business. You don't have to pay transport for it. You are sitting
Yeah.
in your house doing it. All the time we spend doing social media, Facebook, playing there, we can use it to be earning money. The same skills, but one doesn't bring money, one brings money. Then,
Yeah.
like Rhoda said, the self-development. As a teacher, I'm used to speaking in front of public and huge crowds and things like that. But there were so many things I didn't know, especially social media and uh, um, using different kinds of apps to achieve different kinds of things. I didn't know them. I
Mm.
barely knew how to work on Facebook. But with this business, I've come to learn so many of these things, so many, and it's great. Now I'm able to tell friends if they have a question, I can answer, I will teach them or show them how to do some of these things. So it's been a great help. These are some of my expectations, that more of us, more migrants, will take advantage of this business. It's
Yeah.
not like it's an overnight wealth thing. You
No.
work for it. You grow with it. But
Yes.
the important thing is that you are seeing the difference it's making in your life. Positive difference, so that you are not shy to say, some of us, we come here, we can't go back home because you don't have anything to show for it. But with a
Mm,
business like this, you invest in it, and then your investment yields
mhm,
something for you, and you are proud
mhm,
to share with people,
mm,
to touch lives with it, you know.
mhm,
So that is my expectation, that I will be able to reach out to so many other people and bring them into this online business, so that they too will see that this is not just going to nine to five job or daily job, going there to work 2, 3, 4 jobs. We need time for our family, we need time
mhm.
for friends. So, and business is what we can do anywhere at the same time. So the expectations are great, and the business is able to fulfill all our expectations. We just need to put in the effort, and we begin to enjoy the benefits, just like so many business people are already enjoying this business. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And today I
Welcome.
want to kindly use this amazing this platform to invite our moms, our dad, our brothers and sisters, aunties and uncle watching me right now. Today is our webinar. We have webinar. And the time is 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. Then in Europe, it's 2 a.m. Euro time zone. In UK, I think it's 1 a.m.
Mhm.
But you don't have to bother yourself because there is a replay for it. And you can see our website shown on the screen. Register with any of us. Register with any of us. Because for you to have access to this webinar, they both told you, they saw my webinar and they registered. Your details is not used for any other thing, only for the purpose for which it was advertised for, the webinar. Attend the webinar. I also saw the webinar on my news feed. I registered, I attended the webinar. So you can decide to watch the replay or you attend the live webinar. So it's your choice. This is just a procedure that you have to go through so that you can experience it firsthand
Mhm.
yourself. And I'm sure you'll be very, very inspired to see the people who are in this. They are not robots. They are not, how will I put it now? They are real human being like you are watching us right now, who have who are there to share their expertise and experience, successful strategies and testimonials about this business. So we look forward to see you in our webinar today. Don't forget the time. And also for you to have access to that webinar, you need to register on our website. It's very, very important. So once again, thank you so much. You'll be seeing us again tomorrow by 9 p.m. We are going to be very punctual, according to the German people, punctual.
Yeah, very important.
So we expect to see you also. So thank you once again. Those who are watching us live, please tell us where you are watching and put on the comment section where you are watching from. And thank you so much. Have a blessed and amazing night rest. Bye from here.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah.